Hello, my name is James McCann. I am CEO of Everhaze, and today I'll be taking you through a brief demonstration of our new Agentic AI called Lou. Before we start, just brief housekeeping. This demonstration will last approximately 5 minutes. The demonstration itself is based on real work, namely our launch that was conducted yesterday, which would have been the 6th of July 2026. And we will be covering all of the aspects of the platform around execution, analysis, and advisory that Lou is capable of. So what we're looking at right now is the Everhaze dashboard. It covers a number of different components, namely campaigns, content management, media database, media monitoring. Lou sits as a permanent feature on the left-hand side of the dashboard. You can prompt him obviously by plain text, by voice within the platform, or via Telegram. The blue button within the chat is to link your Telegram or WhatsApp to whatever chat you are having, and that is how the main elements of the Lou platform function. So I have asked Lou in this case to do a media coverage search on the brand name Everhaze for the last 24 hours. Everhaze's media monitoring capabilities include international media monitoring, so obviously globally, digitally. For the UK, we offer digital and radio. For Ireland, we offer print, broadcast, as well as digital. One important point on media monitoring, we are NLA and NLI licensed. For the UK and Ireland, we have a third-party provider of media monitoring internationally. So what you can see here is Lou has come back correctly with the media monitoring results from the last 24 hours. We had 5 mentions. He provided a link there for me to have a look at. I'm familiar with those outlets already, so I'm going to move on to the next phase, which is to ask around campaign analytics. I'm going to speed up the demonstration at this point. The overall, I suppose, time period that elapses at about 20 minutes. Lou has access to all of the campaign data, open rates, click-through rates. So what I'll do here is just interrogate what I suppose the average figures were, and then I can drill down to identifying journalists that might have engaged with the content but not written anything. So multiple opens, multiple clicks, get a list of those and start interrogating it. So really what I'm looking to do here is identify those journalists who have engaged with the content, but again, it either might not have been for them right now, or that the story wasn't necessarily a fit, and do a follow-on pitch just to see if I can draw them out for some dialogue. So I have a full list of names now of journalists that have taken a look. So my plan now is to have Lou take a look at those journalists from what he knows about them, and suggest maybe a particular angle that we could use to approach them with. So some of the angles that he has suggested, not really happy with, I'll go back. What's possible here is every agency or organization will be able to create their own skills. So when you are looking to assemble pitches, ideas, or whichever, you can put your best people into it to create the skill and the reference points for the AI. So in this case, I have a narrative document or a messaging document set up for Everhaze. So I've asked them to go off and reference that document to come up with some better anchored and qualified content and pitch ideas. We'll also be able to create individual pitches for individual journalists based on the data. So these features are coming, I suppose, over the coming days, weeks, and months. So at this stage, I'm going to ask Lou to create a pitch for me. And I will now switch to voice editing so that I can show you the functionality of live voice editing. Okay, so the pitch has to be drafted like an email going to journalists. Can you make the necessary changes there? So instead of having the likes of targets, so strip that out and have it as hi, first name, an introductory paragraph, and then lay out the angle then for the journalist. So Lou basically makes those edits within the content manager and highlights them. Sometimes he needs a bit of a kick to get the process started, but you can see there that you can see the edits that have been made, and then you can get into the detail. So beyond that, then you'll be able to see here that I continue to engage with Lou via voice note to get the edits to where they need to be. In the end, I manually just make one change down at the end of one of the key paragraphs. The final thing I want to do is to create a media list with all of the journalists that we want to target. So I'll ask him for that list now, and then on to distribution. Lou cannot send emails autonomously. You still have to do that manually, thankfully. But as you can see there, the dashboard is ready and you can send out emails whenever you wish. And that's Lou end to end from start to finish. If you would like a demonstration, feel free to get in touch at info@everhaze.com.